Okay, so this episode, where to begin? And that's truly that's the best spot I could even try to start this, anime review off with. And I guess we'll just start off with the 9 Loda comment from that squad. It looks like they're probably the biggest of the badass, squads out there. And they say 9 Loda, and they're referring to one of two people, right? And I don't want to jump to a conclusion yet, because they could have been referring to 002. Of course, we could see that. That's very likely. That's very likely. But I want to say and or explain why they could be referring to Hero, because, if we go back a couple episodes or whatnot, we know that Hero was referred to as the clear-cut head and shoulders above the rest of the squad that he's with, like Goro and Ichigo and all of them, and Mitsuru, all of them. He was head and shoulders, like they knew he was going to be the captain at a very young age. He was just that damn good. But then something happened to where he couldn't pilot again, magically, right? He couldn't pilot anyone. So I'm wondering, did something happen to where maybe he's a part of this squad before he was a part of the current squad he's in? That could possibly be a thing. I'm not really sure. I don't know exactly. We don't know how far back this ranges to. We know that they did kind of grow up together, like Goro, Ichigo, and Hero. I'm not really exactly sure, but I'm assuming that they could be talking about him, but most likely it's 002. I just kind of want to throw that case out there, why is Hero so good at piloting, but not able to pilot, and how are these people associated with someone like 002? Like, it's probably her, though. I want to say it's probably her, because she is someone who's been on the front lines before, and those people definitely look like badasses, and they've probably been on the front lines as well. So this is really essentially like the most important thing of the video. I hope you guys did stay for this part of the video, because we're only about 2 minutes in or so, minute and a half. And I gotta say, I kept seeing 002 support Hero. 002 kept supporting him, saying, we can do this, hey, you can make it. She kept saying things that were supportive. And right then and there, it's like, that cold shoulder she gave Ichigo was nothing more than a farce, right? It was nothing more than what Ichigo did this episode, actually. And I was saying, I've always seen you as a sibling. It was a farce. It was a lie. It was nothing more than a false persona. And we also get to see that, her reason for being how she is, giving people the cold shoulder, she feels alone. She's always been alone. She says, well, Hero asks, why do you kill Coloxosaurs? I don't know, because I'm a monster too, maybe? And that's hinting at something. That's hinting that she hates herself, because she's looked at differently. These parasites aren't looked at, they're looked at okay. They're looked at as nothing more than tools, technically, at the end of the day. We can see that. Look how they felt whenever they felt whenever they went to a war for the first time. People are cheering their names. Yeah, you guys got this. They're not. They're tools, and they get overly excited whenever they're appreciated, because they never get treated like that. And 002 is a character to where she screams and is basically like crying out for help whenever our boy Hero's on the ground, and she's saying, "You're nothing more than a monster." And that right there tied right back into saying, I don't know, maybe I fight because I'm a monster. It shows that she hates herself because she is partially one of those monsters. That's why she considers herself a monster, because she is the closest thing to a Coloxosaurus. She has horns. Her horns are hidden because she has a thing on her head. She feels as if she is a monster, therefore she is one of them, and she's not allies with them. And she's looked at differently from, by the humans. Therefore, she doesn't have a side. She just fights on one of the sides, and that just happens to be the humans. But she never has once ever felt truly wanted. Not wanted or appreciated. Not wanted affectionately, but she's only been wanted to be used as a tool of power. And I gotta say, I didn't know if the one girl that used to be Hero's partner lived or not. I don't know if she went to the hospital, but I thought they said that she went to the hospital. I thought she did live. Maybe she died. Maybe I misread the dialogue. Maybe I'm just, maybe it's just nothing but a facade in my imagination. It's an illusion. So I'm not really sure, but the music throughout the show, I just want to say it's amazing. I always love the animation too. There's just something about it, man. It's impactful. It's powerful. It speaks, to what's going on in the scene. And I gotta say, Hero, whenever he's in his own state of mind, it's really cool. I love the music. I love how they went black and white. The show feels like a movie sometimes, and its art's really good, but it's kind of it's like, if I compare this art to Sword Art Online, okay, I see what you're saying, but for what this art is, it's actually absolutely amazing. It's like Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill was a little bit different looking, but the art was actually really freaking good, and that's what the show is. It's the best kind of art for its art style. the art doesn't get better than this for its art style, actually. It's like Hei Jujutsu no Grimgar. Look at the characters. They look magnificent. Oh my god, the art is amazing for the characters on Hei Jujutsu no Grimgar. Then look at the backgrounds. It's about making things go together. It's about making things, I guess, have like chemistry, synergy, whatever you want to call it, right? As long as they have chemistry. And, you know, whenever I'm looking at the show, it just brings out the best in the show, and I love the art for that. And to really, I guess, you know, in the video, seeing Hiro get back up after he sees that, you know, 002 is crying out for help, and them saying, "Our wings." How, you see that? 002 screamed, "Our wings." That's something that's really freaking cool to see. And it shows that they're, you know, they're a pair now. They're a partner. They are one. They kill that monster, and all of a sudden you see the wings, you know, spread out. It's really cool to see. I really like that, and it just so, you know, signifies and or symbolizes unity. They are one now. They are there for each other. They understand each other now. They've understood each other through battle, and maybe that's why she keeps calling Hiro, you know, her darling from an early on point, because she saw the good in him. She saw, you know, whenever she was walking away and they're going to take her back to the front lines, and Hiro screamed out her name, said why he wanted to be with her, why he wanted to be her partner. We see that she is hoping for that. That's why she is walking so slow. She was hoping, you could tell, that's why she smiled. She had a smirk, because her calculations were correct. Hiro is who she thought he was. But we do got to ask the question, why did Hiro get back up? How did he get back up? What's going on with his body? I mean, even, you know, one guy made a comment about why is 016 and 015 such skilled team codes, which I'm not sure exactly what that means. Why are they in this squad? Why are they in like a lowly squad like this? Why are they in such a greenhorn squad, right? It doesn't make sense. So I believe what, Ichigo's 15 and Hiro's 16, right? One of the two. Yeah, he's 16, she's 15. So I don't know. What's going on? Why is this? What, I have no idea. And the doctor also said maybe Hiro will make her dream come true. And what's that? What's her dream? To not be alone? That's what I assume, you know, 002's dream is. So yeah, other than that, guys, awesome episode. Questions? Like I said, just looking at my notes, I mean, 9 Loda. We gotta look at other questions like, what's truly her dream? Was it just not to be alone anymore? I mean, if that is the case, then she's not alone already. She's already not alone, so her dream will be achieved. So there must be more to her character than that. And the big question about 015 and 016, right? Why are these, you know, skill codes, such highly skilled codes, team codes, with such a greenhorn group of fighters? I don't know what that means. These things need to be connected. I don't have too much to say. I think this video was really just kind of not necessarily reviewing, but I guess just kind of going over it. I mean, that's kind of what a review is, but it wasn't necessarily me diving into it too much. I did a little bit, but a lot of things we just had to discuss and talk about. I mean, it's kind of like an analysis almost, right? I was just looking at the data and just going over rather than truly reviewing it. I did review the episode, of course, but some things I can just look at. I can't quite review yet, but I think it's going to get pretty interesting from here on out.